Hey, what's up guys, the I'm here bringing you guys another bombastic Counter-Strike Global Offensive video. And as you can see, we're playing on one of the Operation Payback maps, and this is actually only the third video on my channel with Operation Payback content. This map is called Favela, if you didn't know already, and it's actually one of my favorites among with Seaside, one of my favorite maps of Operation Payback. Actually, I really enjoy playing on it, but what I don't like about Operation Payback is that you can't play it in competitive mode. But anyway, before we actually get into the commentary topic, I just want to give shout out to one amazing person. So I actually want to give shout out to Monster Hunter Oddity. He's actually an amazing person. He's been supporting my channel for quite a while, and I really respect his comments, I respect his opinions on my videos. And he added me on Steam just a few days ago so we could play some Counter-Strike together, talk about life, talk about some stuff, and you know. So we were talking like for about an hour, I guess. I was playing Counter-Strike Source, he was playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I really wanted to join him in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but I was already in party playing Counter-Strike Source. So yeah, I couldn't really do that, but still, we were talking about stuff while I was dead or at spawn buying some weapons, all that stuff. And Monster Hunter Oddity was actually the person who gifted me the Glock Dragon Tattoo Camo. I mean, I can't just express this enough. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, man. That's just fabulous, man. You're fabulous. People don't usually gift me stuff, so when people do gift me stuff, I'm just so happy about that, because, you know, I'm actually not that rich to afford each in-game item I want, but this Dragon Tattoo Camo was gifted me by Monster, and I'm just so happy about that, man. Thank you once again. Anyway guys, I want you to go to Monster's channel and check him out. He makes a lot of videos. He makes Counter-Strike Global Offensive, he makes Payday 2, he makes, I guess he makes Half-Life 2 as well. So there are a lot of games that he makes commentaries on, and his videos are actually fantastic. So I want you to go to his channel and check him out and sub it down. He deserves it, in my opinion. He deserves your subscription. That's about it for the shoutout part of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and now it's actually getting to the topic. So is Operation Payback worth it? But before I actually start talking, is it worth it or not, I just want to let you guys know that I don't consider Operation Payback as a developer-made map pack or something like DLC, because I guess it technically is a DLC and all that stuff, but I don't consider it to be one. Just because those maps aren't made by developers. They aren't made by Counter-Strike developers. They are made by community map makers who made them in Workshop, and Valve just chose those maps as the best made from the community and included them in some kind of map collection that you can buy to play them on low-ping official Valve servers. So I guess now you know how I consider Operation Payback. I don't consider it to be like a map pack. So many people have been saying, "Oh my god, Counter-Strike got a map pack. Oh my god, CS is dying, fail." And I really don't understand those people, just because I consider Operation Payback as a donation to community map makers for their hard work for making these amazing maps. This money doesn't go to Valve. This money goes to Operation Payback developers, the community map makers. And so I consider it as a donation. And even if you don't buy these Operation Payback pass, then even then you can play these maps on community servers. But if you buy it, you can play it on Valve official servers. So if you're on budget and you don't want to spend extra 80 cents on extra maps, then yeah, you may just go and play it on community servers and not bitch about it. Well, Operation Payback prices range around 86 to 90 cents in community market. 86 was the lowest I saw. And if you compare it to something like Call of Duty, once again, in Call of Duty you have to pay 15 euros for one map pack, and there you only get 5 maps. But in Operation Payback you get 7 maps for like 80 cents, and that's not a lot of money. I mean, Counter-Strike is a different kind of a game than Call of Duty. And I'm not gonna say better or worse, but it is different. And Operation Payback is a great example for that. But even though Operation Payback prices range around 80 cents, you have to think what kind of a player you are just to understand, is it worth it or not. Well, I'm a super competitive player. I love to play classic competitive. I mostly play classic competitive. I only bought Operation Payback because of that great update where you could get those camos. I sold one case and I bought Operation Payback for that money. And so I bought Operation Payback, just try those maps out, and I was impressed actually. I didn't expect much from community map makers, but find out they are actually very good maps. But still, I'm mostly a classic competitive player, and if I would go back in time, would I actually buy Operation Payback? Well, I probably would, but I wouldn't play it as often as Classic Competitive. And that leads me to another question. Why Operation Payback maps aren't playable in Classic Competitive? I don't understand it, but still, why not give community map makers a chance? Because people aren't complaining about these maps, people aren't angry at community map makers for making these maps like they are. People just think these maps are decent. I really haven't seen anyone complaining about them. So why not give community map makers a chance and include these maps in Classic Competitive? But anyway, that's already another story. So let's get back into the topic. So if you're a super competitive player, then you might consider not buying these maps if you haven't already. So because you can't play them in Classic Competitive. And I actually know a few people who mostly play Classic Competitive, and I'm actually one of those people too. And I rarely play Operation Payback, but I still think it's worth it. But if you're a super Classic Competitive player, then maybe it's not worth it for you. Or maybe if you play community servers, you play a lot of custom-made maps, a lot of death runs, a lot of Minecraft type maps, a lot of zombies escape modes, then Operation Payback is definitely not for you. But if you're the kind of guy who is playing Classic Casual all the time, then you definitely want to consider Operation Payback, because it's a great addition to the game. There's 7 maps in there, and they will give you a completely different experience than the stock Counter-Strike Global Offensive maps, because here in Operation Payback there's a completely different environment. For example, here in Favela there's a lot of it's kind of in jungle in Brazil, and it actually gives a completely different experience than Dust, for example, and I think it's actually pretty great. And again, a map like Seaside is also giving completely different experience than any other Counter-Strike Global Offensive stock map. So I think Operation Payback is a great addition to the game. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this commentary. I don't know if this was some kind of a rant or a commentary or explanation or something like that. Let's call this a basic commentary. So I hope you guys did enjoy the commentary, and if you did, make sure to give this video a like, share this video with your friends who are considering buying Operation Payback or are playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive or Counter-Strike in general. Anyway, at the end of the video, I just want to let you guys know that today is the last day when I accept questions for my 2-year anniversary Q&A, which is going to be happening on 28th of August. So in 2 days. Anyway guys, I've notified you about that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and I'm signing out. Peace.